Coronation Street viewers believe they've figured out how Aadi Alahan will make his emotional departure from the ITV series, as his final plotline appears to be already unfolding. A heartbreaking twist could be on the horizon based on the latest spoilers and recent developments in the show. It was confirmed earlier this year that Aadi Alahan is leaving the long-running drama, with actor Adam Hussain stepping away after portraying the character for 5 years. An exact exit date hasn't been shared, but with Dev Alahan, Aadi's father, reappearing in Weatherfield after being off-screen for some time, and with 2 major revelations involving Aadi, it's looking like his departure could be imminent. Just a few weeks back, Aadi found himself in hot water after planning to experiment with LSD at a gathering, only for someone else, Lauren Bolton, to ingest the drug by accident. She nearly lost her life, and she's still unaware of Aadi's role in what happened. Since then, he's been trying to make things right by supporting her, and in upcoming episodes, the two will grow closer, likely setting the stage for future heartbreak. Additionally, Aadi fell victim to what looked like a robbery at the shop he works at last week. But it was soon revealed that he orchestrated the incident himself, teaming up with troubled teen Brody Michaelis. Brody allegedly fled with the stolen cash. Aadi claimed £6,000 had been taken. Eventually, Aadi admitted to his stepmother, Bernie Winter, that he was actually in deep financial trouble, owing that same amount after taking out a loan. He had taken the money from the store's safe to clear the debt and faked the theft in hopes the insurance would cover the loss. Things escalate in the coming week when Aadi learns the insurance company won't compensate them. Now that the funds are gone, it seems only a matter of time before he's forced to confess everything to Dev. Aadi is heading into serious danger once the truth comes out, not only about staging the break-in and the drug incident, but also about deceiving his family and stealing their money to clean up his mess in secret. With his departure from the series already confirmed, this chain of events could very well lead to him leaving Weatherfield permanently. Might he end up behind bars, or could his family disown him? Fans certainly suspect a painful exit is approaching as he continues to damage relationships with those around him. One viewer posted online, "Aadi is completely overwhelmed by the robbery and romantic chaos. It's all spiraling." Another speculated, "I bet this is how Aadi leaves the soap." A third added regarding the ongoing situation, "Aadi, how did you let it go this far? Dev's going to absolutely lose it. This must be part of his send-off story." Debbie's public outburst leaves Coronation Street character in shock in new video. Ryan Connor grows increasingly uneasy in Coronation Street as Debbie Webster lashes out unexpectedly while on the job. The much-loved Debbie received a dementia diagnosis earlier this year. For a long time, only her brother Carl Webster was aware of her medical condition. Debbie was determined not to involve anyone else, believing she could manage it alone. That mindset lasted until June, when Debbie suddenly collapsed at speed dial in front of friends and family. They immediately urged her to get medical attention. Debbie declined, explaining she already knew the cause of her collapse. Unwilling to let her condition define her, Debbie has continued to run her hotel business. However, in upcoming scenes, Ryan starts to question whether she should still be working. In a new scene, Debbie and Ryan are manning the hotel's front desk when they're confronted by an irate guest. The woman complains she couldn't sleep all night due to allergies and blames the hotel for it. As the guest pulls out her phone to record, Debbie doesn't hesitate to respond on camera. She explains that the hotel's bedding is hypoallergenic, but adds that she can't control the outdoor pollen levels. Showing little compassion, Debbie walks away, leaving Ryan unsettled by her reaction. Following that, Ryan steps up to handle the guest, offering a sincere apology and managing to convince her to delete the video footage of Debbie's tirade. To Ryan's surprise, Debbie then grabs him and kisses him on the lips to express her gratitude. It's clear she doesn't think anything about the gesture is out of line. Stunned by her actions, Ryan begins to suspect that both the public outburst and the unexpected kiss could be symptoms of her dementia. He shares his concern with Ronnie, who is alarmed by what Ryan describes. Later, Debbie confronts Ryan, upset over his involvement. Ryan gently explains that he was only acting out of concern, motivated by friendship and care. He adds that a different assistant manager may not have been as understanding, but the question remains, will Debbie take his words to heart? Kevin's cancer lie uncovered in Coronation Street, but not by Abby. Kevin Webster's carefully constructed deception begins to fall apart in upcoming Coronation Street episodes, though it's not his wife, Abby Webster, who uncovers the shocking revelation first. In a tense twist, Kevin's fabricated cancer story is brought to light, and the truth comes to the surface when two unrelated secrets suddenly intersect. Recently, viewers have watched Kevin pretend he's still receiving treatment for cancer, even falsely telling Abby he's undergoing chemotherapy in a desperate effort to save their strained relationship. But the weight of his lies begins to grow. Just how long can he keep up the charade? As Abby offers to join him at one of his so-called hospital visits, Tyrone steps in to buy Kevin some time. The pressure mounts as Kevin, trying to dodge the confrontation, sneaks off while Abby is unaware, but something unexpected distracts him on the way. In a back alley, Kevin notices Carl in deep discussion with Fiona. Kevin listens as Carl boasts about a luxury car he's been repairing and suggests Fiona could easily steal it and they could split the cash. Kevin is shocked, and the tension spikes when Fiona actually drives off in the exact vehicle Carl had mentioned. Instinctively, Kevin runs after the stolen car, but the physical and emotional strain takes its toll, and he quickly feels ill. Fortunately, Glenda is nearby and insists he go straight to the emergency room. At the hospital, Kevin tries to downplay the episode, claiming it was nothing serious and that he's perfectly fine. He gives the same story to Carl later, though his unease is obvious. Sensing something's off, Carl decides to do some snooping of his own. When Kevin finally confronts Carl about the incident in the alley, expecting him to deny it or apologize, Carl instead throws a bombshell. After a cryptic exchange with hospital staff, Carl reveals he's figured out that Kevin has been faking his cancer illness. Kevin is caught off guard as Carl calls him out, making it clear that both of them have skeletons in their closets, and now they're tied together by mutual blackmail. With the pressure intensifying, Kevin's lies threaten to spiral out of control. The question is, will Carl stay silent, or will he use Kevin's secret as leverage? And more importantly, how long before Abby learns that the man she loves has betrayed her trust? Could this devastating discovery push Abby straight into Carl's arms? One thing is certain, Kevin's fragile facade may be on the verge of collapse. Coronation Street is broadcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 8 p.m. on ITV1, with episodes also available for streaming on ITVX.